Passing Energy with your host, Priest. With your host, Priest. When this smoke starts yapping, that's it. When that's it. Prepare to be enlightened and entertained. When that's it. Hey guys, Priest here, and welcome to another episode of Passing Energy. Bahamian TikTok is back in flames, and I'm here to cover it again with some very familiar players. This is interesting. Sometimes I'd be a little afraid to talk about Bahamian TikTok because we live on such a small little island and I'm not interested in bucking up into none of y'all. But it is what it is. It's the feel I'm in. And I said, Preach, you gotta be transparent. You can't be afraid of, stepping on a few toes. It is what it is. You already know, because it in the title, what we came to talk about. One of a kind, oak. This famous oak hashtag that everyone and their mother is talking about. When my family and friends who don't give 2%, sorry, that's too high, 1% about modeling is talking about this show, I said, okay, I have to talk about this. I have to talk about this. This is a hot topic and I got to jump on top of this like a leech. So I'm on top of it. Now, for anyone who's coming on from the title, I just want to let y'all know, this is my personal opinion. This is from my point of view. Now, if y'all want to have a healthy conversation, let's have a healthy conversation. If you're going to be silly, move on, okay? This ain't that type of podcast. I am direct. I am a straight shooter. Pow. Meaning a clean headshot. Pow, right in the temple. That's just who I am. So, and that's not from a place of hate or disrespect. It's just how I talk. I want to be frank. You know what I mean? Not everyone into that, but it is what it is. Now, this whole thing that went viral because of one, the contestant who didn't make it past the first episode. His name is Rose Shaquan, very popular guy on TikTok. I seen Rose content here and there scrolling through TikTok, and he frequents in my comment section. He shows his little support here and there on my page, so I have no issue with him at all. Now, Rose point out that his problem what he had with the competition is the fact that he felt they used his name, his likeness for clout. And they had no intention on picking him from the beginning. That was this whole outcry and what brought everyone attention towards this show. And mostly a lot of people was feeling sorry for Rose and whatnot. He even went on doggone national TV talking about this.
The Face of One of a Kind. It's a local talent show that puts the best of the best in modeling against each other. In this edition of Trending with Tyler, she shares their story.
The Face of One of a Kind, officially established in May of 2017, is a modeling competition brought about to find a new top model for the One of a Kind brand, but also to promote local brands using Bahamian faces. The creator behind the idea is a young photographer who wanted to give Bahamian models a platform to success.
The competition was brought about to promote my photography brand and just put a spotlight on persons who are aspiring models and want that stage. From 2015, we've done 6 seasons. This is the 6th season we are in. It's been going good so far. Every year is just a new step up, new level up.
This year, Oak received some 200 submissions of interested people, which was then narrowed down to 40 people. During the show's 10-episode span, contestants are normally separated into 3 color-coordinated teams where they compete in creative challenges week by week until only 10 people are left. Out of these 10, 1 girl and 1 boy are chosen as winners. Members of the show explain what they're looking for in the next face.
As a mentor, I was basically looking for personality, looking for someone who actually wants to be here and wants to learn about modeling, wants to be molded and want to be a better influencer, want to be a better model. So those are the traits that I was looking for.
Definitely. Personality is a big factor because at the end of the day, we're looking for the face of one of a kind. This is a person that Donnie will be working with for a year that I'll be working with. And so we want someone that's fun, easy to work with, that brings energy to the set, has innovative new ideas, is creative, things like that. But we're also looking to mold somebody and to train somebody into being a good model and a good influencer.
The show has not been met without controversy, as models and viewers tend to question why someone was not chosen to move on in the competition. One popular Bahamian influencer, who took his shot at the show and went home, claims that the producers of the show only used his name to try to give the show more traction.
When I was about to do my confessions, walking past the guy who recorded the confessions, it's something that he said, that really triggered me. You know, not wanting to be there anymore or not feeling wanted there, only for what I can give and what my platform can give. He said to me, let's record Roche Upon first. This is going to be funny. This is going to be fun. So when I heard that, I just felt like they really wanted to use me, like I said, for the views, to bring in more views.
Despite this, one past winner who came back to be a mentor this season says they do not look to give any easy passes to influencers with a platform.
I'm not just gonna give you everything that you want on the platter because you already have a platform. You have to work hard, just as hard as everybody else, to get in. As a mentor, I can't go on based off of what I know you to be. I need to see that the day of, you understand?
Be sure to tune into The Face of One of a Kind every Thursday and Sunday on YouTube.
Wait. Stop what y'all doing. I need y'all to subscribe if y'all haven't already. Please leave a like and a comment and share the podcast with your friends. Thank in advance. Peace. So that's very interesting. Which order I'm going to go in with this whole podcast about this show? I'm going to give an overview of everything, but I want to start off, and trust me, I'm going to go deep. And let me just say this also. I sent an invitation to Rose and a few of the other contestants to give me their opinion about Oak and whatnot. So I reach out to these different individuals, and I might reach out to more to just get their side. But this is just my overview of the situation and whatnot, and then, the guests could come on and share their opinion and yada yada. So let me just start off with Rose controversy, then we're going to get into the show itself. Now, what Rose said about, and I'm going to play a few of his clips so y'all could get some context if I could find them. Hopefully you didn't delete them. What Rose said about the Clout. Use the name for Clout. Now, I was in the room with One of a Kind. I was not in the room, so I don't know if that's their intention or not. But to be honest, if Rose didn't talk bad about them, I wouldn't even know the show exists. And I'm familiar with Keanu. Keanu's cool. Keanu came on my podcast before. Very nice guy. Great energy, very personality. Very nice guy. Y'all should know if you already know Keanu. So even Keanu is on this show. I saw the photo, but I just thought they was just modeling. I didn't even notice the competition. Bahamians don't read. We just saw something. We scroll. We may put a little like there, and then we move on. We ain't really dissecting what's going on. So with all these different TikTokers on this show, the only reason why we even know the show exists, and it's on the 6th season, and there's no shade to them. If Rose kept his mouth closed, a lot of Bahamians would not know. Trust me. So that should show you a lot. We like drama, unfortunately. Positivity do not go nowhere. So I wouldn't say vast there, but then the day we got called a spade a spade. They got attention off of him because of what he said, So he got eliminated. Now, when I actually watched the show itself, Rose had a screw-up face. Now, I don't know behind the scenes, and that's why I want Rose and everyone else to come on and tell me the behind the scenes, because if I'm looking at an edited show, keyword edited show, I would assume that Rose just has a stink attitude. But if the show is actually reflecting who he is, then I understand why they didn't pick him. It's like, why we should keep you around if you're going to just have a stink attitude all day. But one thing I must admit about the Bahamas and Bahamian, the gift we have of doing, we could never see how a person got to the point they are. We only see the end result. So when someone's upset, angry, furious, we only see that. But the process on how that person became in that state, we never see that. And Lord knows, and I'm not trying to say this about rules, I'm just talking in general. One thing about me, I try to do life lessons and yada yada. One thing is so annoying is when someone's asks you okay? You okay? I'm like, do you have eyes? Do you see what happened just now? I'm not gonna say what they did because the funny thing is when you tell people, well, this person said this about me, this person said that about me, people like, oh God, get over it. Stop nitpicking. So that's why some people be like, they don't say nothing because like you Tyler Taylor. So, and again, that's not me talking about rules because I'm not behind the scene. But I'm just talking about in general. Everyone usually do not like to say who doing what right at that moment because it comes off like, oh, you nitpicking or you Tyler Taylor and all just get it. Because we are not kind when it comes to comforting. We're not good at that. That's not our skills on comforting people at all. Like I said, I don't know if that's the same scenario with rules. I do not know. So the floor is open for when they do decide to come on, if they actually, if they ain't get too scared from this recording. Now, when he started talking about this person, this person had a problem and all that kind of stuff, and then I found who he's meaning. One of the persons he's talking about was Keanu. I was like, wait, what?
Part one of the tea.
I feel like they put rules on the show just to laugh at him. And I see homeboy on Facebook, one of the contestants making fun of him on Facebook, and it's like, that fake positivity garbage. Do it if you ain't get extended to everybody, because you fake. If you're doing all of that, you fake.
If y'all don't know what she talking about this bird brains here. Him. Because why you have a problem with me? Me and you ain't never had no beef. You just following the crowd because your friends don't like me for whatever reason. Oh, I'm not going to like him. You act like a little girl. I tell y'all, it's a trend not to like rules. If you don't hate on rules, you don't fit in. Anyways, let's get into the tea of Face of Vogue. Okay. My experience on Face of Vogue was shitty, y'all. Very shitty. Red flag number one was they let me do all the competition first. They let me do everything first. They was picking rows for all the competitions. Now that got me thinking, like, why you picking me first? I'm not the only one here. And then when I did to go do my confessions or whatever, the guy who was recording us for it, the contestants know who he is. This is what he said. He said, let's record roles first. This should be funny. This is going to be funny. Now that right there on the whole killed my mood. Like, so you want me here to be funny? Like, you want me here to make fun of me? Really? Okay, I want y'all to pay good attention to this video I'm about to show y'all. Y'all realize it, right? They see how long they had that camera paused on my face for so long? It's like they wanted to get a reaction out of me. They wanted the camera to see how my face looked. Now y'all understand why I don't work with Bahamians. They do evil things like this. Hold up, I'm not done. I'm going to show you on another video. They sent 4 people home, and they chose to record me leaving. Playing sad music in the background, and yeah. Why you record the rest of them leaving, but me only one you record me leaving at the end of the whole entire video? Trust me, they knew who they were picking already. And trust me, I asked them, why would y'all bring me here knowing y'all wasn't gonna pick me? To even embarrass me. But yet y'all still recorded me leaving? Honestly, I just feel used for attention to bring to their little channel, their little video, to be honest. I mean, let's be real, y'all can't convince me otherwise. Y'all don't go nowhere. I have to do a part 2, but I'm not doing anything else.
Hey guys, did you know about the Graphic Shack new sub page, TGS Color? No? Man, are you missing out? TGS Color is where you get all your illustration and portraits done for a reasonable price. Stunning visual, detailed to the max. You can't tell the copy from the original. It's that good. All you have to do is send a photo and they do the rest. Simple. In celebration of their new page, all followers of TGS Color gets 15% off on their first purchase. A link will be down in the description below. Thank me later. Peace. Wait, what? And I was shocked. I was like, damn, Keanu. My experience with Keanu is very nice. So when I found out that Rose was me and Keanu, I was like, whoa, hold on. This who you talking about? I said, ew, yeah, wow. I didn't know he was meeting him. And you know one thing about me, let me tell you something. I'm not biased at all. If Keanu wrong, he wrong. He right, he right. It is what it is. That's just I don't believe in siding with no one just because I cool with someone or I like someone. No. If you wrong, I can call you wrong. You dead wrong. So I'm not gonna devaluate or trying to minimize Rose's experience with Keanu just because I had a good experience with him. You know, that's what we do sometimes. Just because your friend is nice to you doesn't mean your friend do not have the ability to be a jerk to someone else. But this is what I will say about Rose. And if he does come on the podcast, I'll say it's again to him. But if he don't, you can listen up if he's open-minded. How I would have twisted that around, because one thing he highlighted was how they laughed at him when he said he's Google searchable.
Part 3 of the tea from Face of Oak. Okay, y'all, I want to address this. Like, sir, why you even tagging this man? Y'all do have something going on, something made. Why you tagging him? Sad. He don't even have nothing to do with this.
Hi, some of you know me as Rose. I'm Google searchable.
Because no, I found this very funny. Very, very funny when I saw somebody post this on Facebook. Because no. What's so funny? What is so funny? You know what's funny? Because it's actually a fact. That's what's funny. And these pictures are not from my social media because they came up. They came up because they are on articles. When you have articles written about you, you're Google searchable. Articles, okay? Not social media. So, I know y'all dog shame. Y'all shame. So yeah, y'all dogs can keep eating. Y'all keep eating until I get verified, okay? I love it. Cause calling me delusional. I guess y'all talking about yourselves. Y'all see who the real delusional one is. Y'all. And y'all who like hate and don't like support, y'all are one. I guess who posted those articles? Not Bahamians. People from different sides of the world. Okay? Yeah, keep laughing. Keep laughing. I love it. But anyway, thank you to everyone who supports me. I love you very much. And
someone else. But this is what I will say about Rose. And if he does come on the podcast, I'll say it's again to him. But if he don't, you can listen up if he's open-minded. How I would have twisted that around, because one thing he highlighted was how they laughed at him when he said he's Google searchable. If I'm in the audience, right? And you know, Bahamians laugh at everything. And watching the show, they laughed at everyone. It wasn't no single thing that they only pick on Rose and say, oh, they only laugh at Rose. I saw when they laughed at all the contestants if they found it funny. But I understand he's nervous, so he might felt embarrassed how they laughed, but I felt like they laughed at everyone, you know? I mean, that's what I saw. When he said that was Google searchable, people think you joking. They didn't know you was actually serious. Let me tell you something. You gotta be quick and you gotta know how to flip things around. One thing about me, when a troll tried to come my way, and it took years of me learning how to do this, I know how to flip that right back at you and make you look a real A-double-S. Why y'all laugh? How I thought if I was in Rose's position? I said, y'all laughing, but no one know y'all. I am Google searchable. Who are you? If you type in your name, only thing will pop up is Facebook. So let's get that sorted out. That's how you have to do it. You don't let people diminish who you are because you are giving in to that. If you say I am Rose so and so, that's who I am. Them laughing wouldn't move my spirit because I have the receipts to back it up. I am Google searchable. Try it out sometime. You know what I mean? That's how you do it. And then when Keanu, I think Keanu's just being funny. That's just my personal opinion. He's just being funny. I don't think he's trying to be malicious. When he did the whole video trying to explain Keanu's reaction to him, how I would have flipped that, Rose. I would have said, see guys, I'm quotable. I'm so inspirational and so memorable that people quoting what I saying. So you should thank me for giving you content to get to your followers. But if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have nothing to talk about. That's how you do it. You can't let people see you sweat. You gotta flip the script back on them. That's what you gotta do. I would have took that tongue in cheek. Boy, no one can troll me. Let me tell you, you troll me, let's have fun. We could do this tongue in cheek together. I don't want to miss out on the fun. Let's do this. That's how you gotta do that, but that's when you gotta know who you are. You gotta be confident in yourself. So that's how you flip negativity into positivity. That's how you do it. Because at the end of the day, they quoting you. This show is getting attention off of you. I'll feel proud about myself. Not taking a whole different way. You know what I mean? My thing about Rose is the fact that because you are becoming bigger and bigger. When I went on TikTok, Rose has 6.4 million search in his name. And so much things tied to his name. 6.4 million. But Bahamas can't even see that number. When it comes to, we don't even have that number in the Bahamas. So you better believe that just seeing the Bahamas watching him. So he should learn, you gotta know who you are. When you know who you are, people can move you. The best victim is the one who don't know themselves. That's how they get in. So that's my little thing about him. I don't know what your thought process is when it comes to eliminating Rose. Because if I was a producer, I would say, no, we gotta keep her around for a couple episodes. Because I don't understand. Every show needs a villain. Every show needs someone to stir the pot. And Rose was that guy. And I would not edit out any type of friction Rose had with either the cast members, the producers. I wouldn't edit that out. I'll keep that in. And you know what I would have done if y'all was real smart marketing? I would let Rose be on. And then you know what Rose would have done? He was going to react to each episode that comes through every week. That's what he's going to do. I would have kept, every show needs a villain. Every show needs an antagonist. You know what I mean? So I just felt like they did that too premature. If they say, well, Rose wasn't giving us nothing to work with, I'm like, here's the reason why y'all are trending right now. And why people are flooding to your YouTube. Including me and my nosy self. I was like gilly up on my chair. Get to the front of the line to watch this show that I never heard about. Like all these TikTokers y'all have on this and regular influencers or regular models, whatever the hell it is, none of them draw people attention than Rose talking negative about y'all. And that's just shout out negativity, trend faster than positivity. That's just how the world is, you know what I mean? So I don't know what episode y'all gonna be doing. I hope there's no Barney and Friends because people gonna stop watching after this point. If everyone just getting along, shaking hands and dancing, tap dancing, y'all took away the only person who was stirring the pot. I don't know what y'all gonna do. I saw the preview of the next episode with a guy talking about Ashi back or something. I was like,
You getting very ashy. You talking about me like you laugh. I know I laugh, but you just like my back. No, I was there.
This is lackluster. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I'll be right there taking my note. Anyway, guys, this is only part 1 of the podcast. Let me know what y'all think. Let me just say this. The point of this podcast is not to be mean, not to down Rose or Oak production. My goal is just to bring a honest, brutally honest, but honest point of view to the table. Just like how I want y'all to be honest with me when it comes to my podcast and the YouTube, whatever, so I can learn how to become a better podcaster, a better content creator. You know, criticism, once it's not malice. There's a difference between critique and you just being stupid, you know, and hateful. I know some people still get offended because, you know, I'm very creative with my wording, but that's not my goal. So like I said, I extend an invitation to mostly everyone, and I'm just waiting for them to reply. Hopefully they'll still be interested in coming on after this podcast. I mean no harm, but it is what it is. So guys, let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, share. Subscribe to the YouTube, and until next time, peace.